The Hilton Playa del Carmen. This is an all-inclusive, adults-only hotel, and in this video I'm sharing with you the helpful things to know and what to love, and an honest review about things not to love, as well as a full tour so that you know what to expect and can make the right decision for your travel coming up. And if you're new here, I'm Christine Lozada with Where in the World is Seattle, and I make travel videos every week. Help you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing. This is not my first date. I got helpful tips. Let's talk about it. The pool, period. This pool is almost like a mic drop. This is an excellent pool. But the other thing about it is there's not just one. You have the main pool, then you have the other kind of part of the main pool that has a swim up bar, and you also have the quiet pool on the other side. So you have these kind of three options, but the other amazing thing is that you are literally steps away from the beach. And so it's difficult to find this kind of a property where you can enjoy all of these things right next to each other and have it be adults only all at the same time, and have hot tubs that are actually warm and nice to be in. And so the pool is one of the best things with proximity to the beach about the Hilton Playa del Carmen. The next thing to absolutely love about this property is the location. And what I mean is you are literally like a block or so from Fifth Avenue. And it's not like the end of Fifth Avenue where it's like, oh God, you gotta walk all the way. You are right in the heart of things. And so if you wanna go off the property and explore, go shopping, go to Senor Frogs or Coco Bongo, or go to a different restaurant off property, this is a fantastic location within Playa. And actually a bonus thing to love, especially if you're considering Cancun or Tulum. I just came from Cancun and then headed to Tulum, not for the first times. Playa itself is fantastic for just enjoying the whole Yucatan area, because from here you have easier access to things versus being in one of the other locations. So check out the other video if you want to learn more about that. But the hotel location for the Hilton Playa del Carmen is fantastic within Playa. The rooms, can we talk about the rooms? Because this is something that you will absolutely love. And I have three favorite things about the room. So I am staying at a junior suite ocean view. All the rooms have balconies. There are over 500 rooms on the property. And if you want a breakdown of the different kinds of rooms, because some of them have the swim ups, some of them have a full ocean view, some of them are walkouts to the beach. If you're looking for the different kinds, make sure you check out the blog post because I'll break that down for you. But the thing to know about the rooms, one, and this is actually really important for Playa, because Playa is not a quiet place, is the noise. You will not experience noise when you are staying on this property. And actually, I'm gonna give you an example. I looked at the time the other night and was like, I thought there was entertainment happening tonight. And I opened my balcony door and then I could perfectly hear it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was like this whole thing where I was opening and closing the door. And I was like, cannot hear it, hear it. Cannot hear it, hear it. Amazing. So if you wanna sleep well in that super comfy bed over there, this is a great place for that. The second thing is it's not just a tub that's in your room. So I have a boyfriend that normally travels with me, AKA Meatball. He doesn't fit in a normal tub. This is a hot tub for two, and it has jets and it's hot water, and it's amazing. And it doesn't take 2 hours to fill the thing. I've been using this every day, and it's very relaxing. Absolutely love the hot tub. And the next thing I love is the little mini bar. So they will stock it every single day. And the other thing is they have this fun little door so that when you order food or order small things like that don't require the big tray, they can deliver things to you in there. It's a nice little thing that's in this room. I love it. The next thing to love, and I don't know how much you've traveled to Mexico. I traveled to Mexico a lot, but this is an established, trusted Hilton brand. And there is something special when you can come to Mexico and just know that you can trust what's about to happen. So again, I'm here traveling alone, but have been talking with friends staying elsewhere. One of them moved immediately after the first night because she booked elsewhere, not at a trusted place, and it was not what she expected. I know what to expect from here and can trust the Hilton brand. Anything that I can trust in Mexico, sign me up for that, because I've had my share of experiences here. And the next thing, and I'm gonna be honest about this because I have been scoping out the Grand Hyatt next door, and I actually got to spend a lot of time there because I was at a women's travel festival that was actually really fun. And I was talking with some of the guests there because I went to the pool. There's an option for all-inclusive over there, but there's also an option for non-all-inclusive, which means people like me can walk in and grab a drink from the bar. And I asked one of the guys that was there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is, such a sophisticated space. How has it been? And this doesn't mean it will be your experience if you decide to stay next door, but he said, I last time stayed at the Hilton because he was looking at my bracelet, and he said, I miss it because this place is overrun by children. And again, doesn't mean it'll happen to you, but I love adults only experiences without kids running around, and that was his experience at the Grand Hyatt. I'm gonna share one more thing to love about this property, which is if the weather goes bad. But first, if you're getting some value out of this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing, and if you have a helpful tip, we are all a community, and I'm already planning my trip back to Playa, so please add it in the comments below. Don't forget there's a helpful blog post that goes along with this, as well as other YouTube videos if you want more help planning your trip to Playa, because I love this place. So add your helpful comment below. But the next thing to know about the weather is, you never know. We got great weather most of the days I was here, but one day that there was a lot of rain. And one of the things that I was really thankful for in staying on this property is that you have options. So I just traveled here from Holbox Island. If it's raining in Holbox, there's not a lot to do at all. But here, not only can you be entertained on the property, go enjoy one of the restaurants or one of the many bars, or that hot tub is very warm. Go enjoy that in the rain. A lot of people did. Or the 24-hour lounge. You can play some pool or watch a sports game and enjoy some of the food that's there. You have options on this property. Go to the lobby bar. Drink up at the lobby bar and enjoy that humongous space and the free Wi-Fi. There are options here versus in other places like Holbox Island or when I go to Tulum. I hope that weather is good. Are you ready? Let's go on a tour. Let's go on a tour and let's walk through your perfect day, because it starts with a check-in that is so easy. Have your passport ready, and as soon as you come in, you will immediately notice how good the staff is here. And so I love the staff, and you will experience fantastic hospitality from the second you walk in. And so at check-in, there's 2 different areas for check-in depending on if you're a Hilton Honors member or not. And you'll receive your welcome drink, and then someone will take you to your room. And what I love about that is after they carry your luggage to your room and get you settled in, they'll give you a little tour, as much of a tour as you want. Maybe you're tired and you want them to go away, but they're really good with the hospitality. We'll give you a tour of the room, and then what time is it? At least for me, it's time to eat. Let's go eat something. So there are 8 restaurants on property, and yes, some of them are only open in the evening, but for lunch, you could choose Spice, the buffet, you could choose the Mexican restaurant, but I chose Pelicanos because I wanted some ceviche, I wanted some fish, and I wanted to be in that outdoor space because it was a really beautiful day on the day I came in. And so I ate at Pelicanos, love the ceviche, and to be honest, I went back there in the evening and there's a different ceviche lineup, so don't expect lunch and dinner to be the same menu at those places, and that was so good. I was so full afterwards. Your other option again is the buffet, or you can go to Barefoot. I've been actually going there a lot. It's a place where you order at the counter and then take the food away. And so I love the poke bowls, both the salmon and tuna poke bowls, but they have wraps and other items, but I've been there a lot. And what should you do next? One of 3 things. Go enjoy yourself. You can either go start enjoying that pool or the beach. You do have the option. There are some room types, again, check the blog posts, that come with a day bed, but otherwise you can rent a day bed or go to the beach. And the other thing to consider is go check out the Discover desk. Their on-site tour operator can help you to figure out what is there to do in the area. I love going to Xcaret. There's some really fun adventurous tours you can go to. One thing not to miss when you're in this area, don't miss going to the cenotes. There's lots of options for all of these things that they can help you with. So go set up your tours, or go out and explore Playa. Take a walk, go through Fifth Avenue, see what's around, get a lay of the land, but go enjoy yourself is what you should do next. Then it's time for my favorite part, which is drinking and eating and being entertained. They will entertain you. I actually really enjoyed the entertainment. But first, drinks. The cocktail bar on site. This footage is, I wanted to get one without a million people in it, so all the vibey lights are not on. But here is a spot where, yes, they do have some signature cocktails that you can choose from, as well as some premium cocktails that you can choose from. But basically, it's a mixology spot. So roll the dice and tell the bartender some of your favorite things or flavors that you like, and let them do the magic thing that they do. But go grab a cocktail over there, or go to the lobby bar and enjoy a cocktail in the open space. This is where they have the entertainment. And then you have all of your dinner options. There are lots of eateries on property, and I will be honest, a mistake that I made on this trip is I was here for 3 nights. It's too short, which means that I could only go to 3 restaurants. And so I didn't get to go to Asiana, I didn't go to Kalamata, so that's the Asian spot, and then the Mediterranean spot. I went on my previous stay, but this time I wanted to check out the upgraded experience. And so I went to Chef's Table on one of the nights, and you got live piano as soon as you walk in. It's a little bit more of a sophisticated dining room, and you will get, some of the options on the menu were fantastic. It was difficult to choose, but I started with the lobster bisque. That was absolutely delicious. Between each dish, you get a nice little amuse-bouche, but I also had the lamb. That was fantastic. And obviously you gotta have dessert. So I had the apple tartine. One of the other restaurants you can choose from is Maria Petrona, which is the dinner-only Mexican restaurant. There's also a lunch and dinner spot that's available as well. That's a little bit more casual. At this one, so much fun. So each of the spots will have specialty cocktails. You can see like what some of those items are, but as soon as you walked in, they had a little bar where you could kind of, have a drink as you walk in. That was really nice. I loved the New York steak. It was cooked perfectly. I asked for it medium rare, and it was properly medium rare. But another thing, depending on the time of year you're here, do not miss sunset on the beach. So you do have an option for a romantic dinner on the beach, but in general, try to make sure you can go enjoy that sunset. It really is beautiful. And then, go to dinner after you've enjoyed that sunset. And then go enjoy the entertainment. While I was here, I saw a few different things. There was a variety show one of the first nights. There was a rock band one of the nights. They also had, I love reggae. They had a really fantastic reggae band performing the other night, and they also had a silent disco. So that, and think about that, right? Going back to the noise thing, so that they could have it a little bit later without bothering people in their rooms. So that was a fantastic option. But there's entertainment. Grab a drink from the lobby bar or from the cocktail bar and enjoy the entertainment on site. Can we talk about what you should do the next day after having a perfect night's sleep? Enjoy the sunrise from, hopefully you have a balcony with a view, but enjoy the sunrise, and then go to Aroma. Their pastries. They also have ice cream, and they also have other takeaway foods that, might be a great option for you to bring on your tour, for example. But they have fantastic coffees. I would either get a cappuccino or a flat white, and I ate a lot of those muffins. The coconut one was my favorite one. But go to Aroma. They also have an outdoor seating space or indoor space, or take it to go. But a great place for coffee. After that, go check out one of their workouts. They have workouts on site that are included with your stay, whether you go to the gym or you do one of their classes. They do fun things in the pool. They also have a space where they do yoga. But maybe get your fitness on, or don't. Go to the spa. Don't miss the spa. There's a whole hydrotherapy area with the cold plunge and the hot stuff and all the good stuff. But I did the deep tissue massage. And they also included hot stones in that. Helpful tip if you're a massage person or a spa person, make sure you ask about what promotions they have going on, because generally they will have something that will fit your fancy and you might want to check that out. But if you like a deep tissue massage, Norma's your chick. She was amazing. And then you start your day all over again. Rinse and repeat and enjoy this beautiful property. I mean, you can tell, I really do love this place, but let's talk very honestly about some of the things, because I was here in 2021 during the pandemic, and a lot of things have changed since then. I mean, a lot of things in the world changed after that. And so let's talk very honestly about some of the things that I did not love while staying on this property. One of the first things I noticed is how inflation has affected this property. And so the top shelf options that I had previously experienced, I saw some changes, whether you have to pay for some premium cocktails at the cocktail bar, or here's another one. I'm a really big wine drinker. I used to live in San Francisco, loved going to Napa, Sonoma, Russian River, all the places. And especially for me as a solo traveler, I don't necessarily want to buy a wine by the bottle. So all the premium wines are not available by the glass. And so for me, committing to the whole bottle in a night was not the choice that I wanted. Or is it? Maybe it was. The next thing that I noticed, and this is a change that we've all seen post-pandemic, which is the QR codes. And so kind of same thing, I sail with Virgin Voyages a lot. Everything happens on the app and via QR codes. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying. I mean, I make YouTube videos and stuff, but I'm trying to put down the electronics, and here you must use QR codes, you must use, it's not an app, it's a website where you can look at the daily activities, etc. There's something for me that's special about holding a menu, especially when I'm at a nicer restaurant. And so I didn't love that experience, but bring your phone with you, you're gonna need it. And maybe let's be honest, we're all staring at our phones all day, watching these YouTube videos. Don't forget about the other ones. And the other thing I didn't love, and if you've been following my content, you know, I love pickleball. They have a tennis court on site. It's actually a really nice tennis court. And actually, if I think about it, you probably get a really nice view from that tennis court. But they need to put pickleball on this property. There is a place linked below that you can go drop in for open play. It's not close though. You gotta go inland, probably a 5 or 10 minute drive, but I want pickleball on property and people to play with. It would be so much fun, you know what I mean? Oh, all right, those are the things to love and not to love. If you found some value in this video, cheers that like button. And if you have a helpful something, add it in the comments, because we're all a community and I'm planning my trip back. Will I be staying at this property? Yeah, it's nice. I mean, come on, you got air conditioning, quiet rooms, a hot tub. It's all inclusive. You got the option to dine on property. There's fantastic food. Oh, I'm actually hungry. I'm gonna go eat something right now. I'm Christine Lozada. Make sure you check the description for more info, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Ciao.